folks.
He said folks.
Getting a little snack. Got these Dots home style pretzels, garlic parmesan. They're pretty tasty.
We're not sponsored by them, but
If Dots is watching,
Dots is watching.
I'd be a big fan. We'll put you on the side of the boat, maybe get a t-shirt. Anyway, we are hey, we are, did I say we? I did. I have a guest riding along with me, and we're en route to Lake D'Arbonne, Louisiana, going to the Bone for Crappie Masters stop number 3. Man, I'm excited about this lake. I love this lake. This lake is so much fun. Last time it rained 417 inches. Everything was pretty wet. And
so we went to Texas for day 3.
look who's here, everybody.
Oh, I'm here. I didn't get it right on an airplane this time. I had to be in the peasant seat and drive. So last time it rained on us for 2 days straight, and we didn't make day 3. So we said whatever, and we went to Lake of the Pines. We're not doing that this time, though.
Nope, no. We are going to put 2 full days together, and we think we're past our battery issue from Grenada Lake. And when you replace all the batteries and the charger, that's pretty much how you eliminate that. So, but the fine folks at Freedom Outdoors got us put back together, and that way we could. I dropped the boat off. Just no kidding. Freedom Outdoors, St. Mary's. I dropped the boat off, and Monday morning, and Tuesday morning they said, "Hey, come get the boat. It's ready to go." That I don't know. That's just impressive service. So, and they went around and fixed all the other little things on the boat that needed to be fixed. And because here's what Freedom Outdoors tells me about the guys that work at Freedom Outdoors. They always remind me, Matt, you use your boat a lot. So I guess things are going to happen. But anyway, it's Tuesday. We're driving. We're going to get to the rental probably about 7 o'clock tonight, and tomorrow morning we'll get our practice day going. So man, and it's hot outside. It was what, 30 degrees or 28 degrees this morning when I left the house, and I am in just my my sun shirt. It is warm out, so I'm excited about that. How about you, Randy?
I'm jacked up. So as most of you fishermen do, when you stop at the gas stations, you walk around the boat and you check stuff and make sure everything's tight and everything else. Well, as I was standing there, I noticed something on the trolling motor. Oh no. There's a little clip that's broke. But the fine folks at D'Arbonne Marine, we were in Tennessee when we found it. We called them and they said, be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. We will pop that out and pop you a new one in. So, guys, little fun fact. As you're putting gas in the vehicle, check your boat. You might be able to figure something out before you get there. And before you put the boat on the water, they have to pull it out and look like a bunch of jack wagons. But hey, here we are. But it's 79 today. 79. And it's going to be beautiful all week. A little bit of breeze.
It'll be a bit breezy.
Some wind, but it doesn't look like there's much rain in the forecast, but yeah, we're not scared. We'll fish in the rain.
Yep.
But Lake D'Arbonne is just full of them. We're very excited to see where these fish are. We've been here a couple times now.
Yep.
So we know the lay of the land, and we're just gonna put it together and see what happens. Look at these things.
We're gonna get these tires.
What in the fatal final track? Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Put that on the hoopty here, man.
You said the hoopty.
Oh my gosh, man! I tell you what, funny things that you see on the road, and man, the experiences. But hey, just like what Randy was saying, I'm so glad that Randy's attention to, you know, everything, you know, walking around the boat found that, and, you know, we're gonna get that rectified right away. And, you know, it's
Is that
just
the right word? Rectified? Somebody look that up real fast. Rectify? I don't know.
We're gonna get that fixed, taken care of.
There we go. There we go. We're getting close to Memphis, so you gotta be careful. Your verbiage.
And so but man, we say it every single time, and I'll say it again. And we're super blessed to get to do what we do and travel across this country, see the most beautiful country, and dodge potholes. Sorry about that one. And we're just the two luckiest guys on planet Earth to get to fish for, you know, fish for the Crappie Masters, and just to be able to spend time in the boat. We're the two luckiest guys. So, hey, we'll give you a little update. The next time maybe we'll talk to you is we'll give you a little house tour, because we've stayed in this house, you and I, is it 3 times or
3 times.
3 times.
2 times. I've been here 2 times.
Yeah, so this will be the third time. So we really like this house, and we were fortunate to be able to get it again. It's got good parking, and it's right on the lake. It doesn't have a boat ramp. Beat me to it. Beat me to it. But it does have it has a dock, boathouse, and it's right on the water. It's beautiful, beautiful home. But we'll talk to you soon, guys. Stay tuned. There we go, I got it.
The female?
Oh yeah, got a little egg sack in there. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. And look here, this is a little B&M, new shad-shaped bait, B&M plastics, lime and chartreuse. That's what you get when you put the right combination together. B&M, crappie baits, garbone. Doesn't get any better than that.
I didn't double punch it this time.
Well, we got a little bit of a late start this morning. We had to start out at Darbone Marina, get our trolling motor fixed, but man, we're just kind of grinding, like along here. And, as you can probably hear in the microphone, it's blowing about 40 miles an hour. And so we're fishing some areas that is out of the wind. If we were out on the main lake, we wouldn't even be able to hear me talk. So, but got some pound and a half, pound and a quarter to pound and a half fish average, fishing the way that we want to fish, which is a lot of fun. Haven't found really that mother lode. You catch one, and you gotta kind of just keep moving. And so they're not stacked up, but and I tell you, another little challenge, a little wrinkle, is the pollen in the water. And the pollen, it kind of makes it kind of hard to see on that there live scope. So it's that's been a little bit of a challenge, but man, I tell you, anytime that you can fish the way you want to fish and catch fish, man, it's still just a bunch of fun. It's 80 degrees outside, it's beautiful, and water temperature, I got 66 degrees. But it was cold here last week, so we'll see. I mean, it's just we're navigating through the creek channel. You can't. It's really hard to navigate outside the navigational beacons here. That it's just full of trees. So, but like I said, we're going to keep grinding and keep trying to maybe find that area that, you know, if we get in trouble, wind kicks up or does something, we can come back to and catch them. And man, those B&M crappie baits, some new shad shaped lime and chartreuse, just putting them in the boat today. So guys, check out B&M crappie baits. They're locally at our tackle shops at Eastside Bait and Tackle, Spillway Bait and Tackle, and the Outdoorsman. You can also call and order through Bruce as well if you're out of state, those kinds of things. But Matt Patton at Eastside Bait and Tackle will ship them to you as well. But man, we're keep getting through this wind and keep grinding. Stay tuned. Well, guys, that's a wrap on the meeting, and we are going to get ready to go have some dinner with the Allens. They were so nice to invite us to dinner. So, but man, we wrapped up practice a little early today because, man, that wind, jeez, oh Pete. Now it said it was gusting to 23. I think it was starting at 23 and gusting to 43 is what I think, because there were some pretty big rollers out there. But hey, there's sometimes you go practice and then it's like, well, just scrap everything you found in practice and just go fishing. And we have a lot of stuff that we were not able to fish in practice that we're just going to go fishing. So we're going to go to those waypoints and just see what we can do. And you know, again, Darbone is just a special place. It's a fun place. It's a fun place to catch them. It's a fun place to watch the fish on the screen, eat your jig. And this community down here really caters to the fishermen, and it is so nice to be welcomed like that. The Darbone Marine, the CW Tire Shop, the list goes on and on. And then the fine folks at Crappie Masters, they do such a great job. And Blake and his team are top-notch folks, and the whole experience is just awesome. And tomorrow we'll be weighing in at Rhett's Tails and Shells. Rhett's Shells and did I say that right? No.
You can.
Just at Rhett's. We'll just say weigh-ins at Rhett's.
Like the boat out.
Rhett's Tails and Shells. Yeah.
There it is.
There. Okay. So weigh-in will be there, and I'm sure we'll have dinner there as well. And it's just a cool deal, man. Over 60 teams here at Darbone. So, man, the opportunity that you get to be able to fish against the best in the country is none other like fishing the Crappie Masters. So, Randy, what's your take, brother?
Nothing. I got no take. We got down here, you know, it blew. At the end of the day, you just kind of cut your losses. There's no sense of going out there and breaking stuff. We went and looked at some things that we wanted to look at, and drove through, and had a nice little boat ride this morning. But definitely don't want to push anything to the limits for a practice day, especially on a Thursday, and having to scramble to get things fixed for day one of the tournament. So we kind of took it easy and rested up and got our batteries recharged for tomorrow. So really looking forward to tomorrow and Saturday. Beautiful weather. I don't think it's going to be as bad as what it's been. So we're just gonna take advantage of this being our sophomore season, and knowing what we know from last year from here, and just go put it to work. So that's what's nice about this being our second year. We've been to these lakes before. I'm not scared. You hear that? It'll still humble me, but we definitely get humbled every time. But you're definitely not scared of these giant lakes. You know, being from Ohio, the lakes that we have back home, they're not even ponds compared to what we get to fish on these giant lakes. So very excited about it. So I think that's about it, Matty.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna like I said, we're gonna go get some dinner, and we'll finish and tidy up the boat. We're supposed to get down maybe a little frost tonight, so we're gonna throw the cover on the boat and go to bed, get some rest. So we'll catch you up tomorrow morning. See ya. Well, day one's a wrap. Had a beautiful morning to start off with. There's no wind and perfect conditions to fish. And all week we haven't been able to fish any of our areas that we wanted to fish. White caps and 2 to 3 foot waves blowing through it. So today was the first that Randy and I were able to look through some of our areas, and had some unfortunate luck on some hookups. These fish at Darbone, they're so aggressive. They'll come 5, 6, 8 feet away on like a missile, and sometimes they just miss the jig. And so had some of those happen, and had a 2 pound plus fish to the top of the water. The jig hook flies out, and it just lays there, and there's just no way to get a net to it. So those are kind of hard to take, but man, we've been doing this a long time, so it's just part of the game. You're gonna lose fish, and it usually happens at the most inopportune time. And today, not a lot of 2 pounders are coming, and we fish with the absolute best equipment. So we have the sharpest hooks. Mike Campbell uses these 2X strong hooks that are just, I think I stuck Randy 2 or 3 times with the hook today. Not on purpose.
Allegedly.
But they are so sharp. And so the way that these fish swipe, I hope one of these times we can get it on video, how these crappies attack these jigs. And so today we was using an 16th ounce?
Today was 16th ounce.
Yeah, 16th ounce Spowie bait tackle, Big Mike's hand tie jig, blue
Special hand tie jig.
Yeah, blue body with a gray tail, and it catches fish all over wherever we go. And he put some 2X strong hooks in them, and I mean they're just deadly sharp. And just sometimes just the way it works out. But so we had some opportunities to have a 9+ pound bag, and we didn't get those fish in the boat, so we have just under 8 pounds. So, but man, again, a lot of fun. You catch a lot of fish. I don't know where else you go. We're from Ohio, of course, and we're disappointed that we're catching 130s, 140s, 150s, and we're going to go home and catch 50s, 0.50s, and 0.60s, and be happy with those. So, it's all on perspective, and we got an uphill battle to climb, but we're not like blowing out. So we can still make up a lot of ground with some good points, and see if we can't sneak into the top 10. But we're gonna go and get some dinner. We found a little place down here called Savans. It looks like it's pronounced Sevens, but it's Savans. Met the owner. He's a tremendous individual, and the food is next level. It's authentic Louisiana food. I had my realest bowl of gumbo I've ever had. And red beans and rice. It was just phenomenal. But Randy, what's your take on it today?
Well, guys, when you're not able to pre-fish, and we started in the right area, it's a huge takeaway for me. It's I don't feel like those guys beat us today. We beat ourselves, which is a good feeling. There's times last year where you feel, the best we could do wasn't good enough, as far as finding fish. Being able to go to our number one spot where we wanted to go, and have the opportunity to have, I think we lost 3 fish that were pushing 2 pounds. So to have those right off the rip, have that happen this morning, shot ourselves in the foot, but it's a good feeling to be shooting yourself in the foot as opposed to just being mollywopped. These guys don't miss. They're good. They're all good, and you got to capitalize on what is given to you. And if you don't, that's what you get. But we went out there and we caught the best 5 we could, and we salvaged the day. I think we could have very well just been mad at each other for losing a few fish, but that's not what it's about. It's get back on and go find another one, and we just weren't able to find another 2+ pounder that we were able to capitalize on. But tomorrow's a new day, and we're gonna go back at it. Big fish is like a 306. We did not see a 3-pound fish today. Just so you know about that, we did not see one of those, but we've seen multiple 2s. A couple of them swerved us, but I'll do my best tomorrow to try to get one of these bites on camera. It's crazy. You'll be fishing for one, and the one will come out of the middle of nowhere, and you'll just see him fly across the screen and eat your bait. So
I had a crappie that I was dropping on, and another crappie came and hit that crappie and spooked it, and it took off, and I'm left there. There's nothing to fish for, but that other crappie hit that fish, and so I mean they'll attack each other down here. But Randy's right, and I want to make a point on this. I started tournament fishing in 1991, and
wow,
I've had to relearn to fish with the technology and all that kind of stuff. But Randy really helps me keep it in perspective of, so it didn't turn out the way we wanted to, and such. But man, think about this. All the issues we had with the boat in the last tournament. We were able to go out and fish the way we wanted to fish. But we put the boat on the trailer, we're safe, and now we're going to dinner. We have some of the best sponsors in the country, and we have supportive families, and so we're super blessed, and we know that we got to take our lumps in this learning process, and it's okay, and we still win to be able to go fish these lakes and have these opportunities to fish these lakes, so it's all good.
Tomorrow morning, day 2, we'll get some footage. Hopefully it's not as foggy, and I'll get some footage going out. But this morning was a little treacherous, so we had to be a little safe. So that was why we didn't give much footage this morning. But catch us tomorrow if you can. Back spasms. Oh, here it goes. There you go, a little morning update.
Hey. Well, guys, it's I don't know what time is it, 10 till 10, and day 2 morning update. We got more than what we had yesterday, so it's a win already. Fishing is it's still pretty good. And just made a move from our first spot. We got a little breeze now coming, and so hopefully we'll be able to find. We're just looking for for big fish. If it's not close to 2 pounds, I'm not probably going to drop on it. So it's we got I think you said a 120 is our small fish, and so we gotta get those up to the 170s as our small fish. So we're it's a beautiful day. We're at D'Arbonne Lake, Louisiana. It's going to be 80 degrees today. However it shapes up. Yesterday we left a 2+ pound fish laying on top of the water when it came off, but today there's a 2 1/4 pounder in the live well. God is good. So we're just going to continue to go chase them around. We're using Big Mike's hand-tied jigs, B&M crappie baits, and we're just going to keep rotation of baits in them, and every now and again tip with a minnow and hopefully get a big one. That's your mid-morning update.
And it's not 4 degrees. It's like 80, sun shining. That thing right there, pretty sweet up there.
So a great individuals coming up next from Ohio. They had 780 yesterday, 5 fish for Mr. Matt Tuttle and Randy Bussard. 780 yesterday, and we got a better day here today. Without a doubt, a good bag of fish. 981 for Matt and Randy. 2-day total up to 1761. Got a big one? You did. You were the one. I forgot, so I'm glad you reminded me. You said you were bringing in a big one. And you delivered. You never fail me. You're day in and day out. You never fail me. She is alive. It's going to lock in at 248. 248. That's going to go up there in the top 10 big fish for the tournament so far. Have you guys hold a couple of them up real quick if you don't mind. It's a solid stringer of fish coming right out of here at Lake D'Arbonne. D'Arbonne's treated you guys good this weekend. Talk to me. How'd you get it done? What'd you catch them on?
Well, I tell you what, the wind kept us off our areas all week, and so we just went fishing yesterday, and we left a lot on the table yesterday. We had some unfortunate fish come off, and we had one a little bit bigger than that just came off the top of the water yesterday. But today, we got them all in the boat, and you know we were concentrating there between the river channel and the flats. Some were up on the flats, some were in the river channel. And so we were just kind of bouncing back and forth using spillway bait and tackle, Big Mike's hair jigs, and also B&M plastics, shad-shaped tail. But you know, the water temperature really fluctuated throughout the lake. So if you found that area that had
in the 60s, it was a little bit better for us.
No doubt. We talked about the staging, and those fish are starting to go any day. You know, this next 10 days on Darbone is time to be here. It's going to be happening day in and day out. But guys, your support team is fantastic. Anyone watching online that supports y'all, as you got long drives everywhere, making the trip everywhere we go from Ohio.
Yeah, we have a big following back home. JT Woodworking and Sharpening always watches. Field to Fork, River Run Solutions. We got Freedom Outdoors, Mike's One-Eyed Chicken Rub.
We got Grains of Love back in Rockford, Ohio, and then we have FOM Rentals and Flashover Maintenance. And then I'm a vice president of American Hero Hunt. So any of you veterans or first responders out there, go to AmericanHeroHunt.org. If you want to go on a hunting or fishing trip, come up to Ohio and shoot one of these big deer that we have, or go to Lake Erie and catch some big walleye. But Blake, thank you. Appreciate you guys very much.
Absolutely.
I want to say real quick too, Blake, really thank you for giving us this opportunity, this platform. You guys do it right day in and day out. We really are super happy to be associated with you all, and great job to you guys and your team.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Always fun having you. I can't wait to do it again in a couple of weeks out in Eufaula, Oklahoma, on beautiful Lake Eufaula. That is Randy's favorite trip every year, he tells me. I'm just kidding about that one. He loves everywhere.
Hey guys, we'll do just a final update of this trip to Lake Darbone. We have made it back to Ohio. You can see that rain. I've got a hooded sweatshirt on, and it's cold. It don't take long for the body to get used to 80 degrees and sunshine. But hey, we Randy and I, our day 2 was much better, and man, we're really super close to having an event where we put 2 days together. And I'm telling you, we're going to be pretty dangerous. We're able to put 2 days together. Man, yeah, we're back in Ohio, just a little bit from dropping Randy off at his truck, and there's no rest at all. I'm home for about 4 days, and then I get right back in the truck and head to Lake Fork, Texas for Crappie Fest. Man, you talk about being excited. I am fired up for that one. I'm gonna go fish that, and Randy's got some other things that require his presence back here in Ohio. And then I'll wrap up Lake Fork. If the weather's nice, I'll probably fish Sunday as well at Lake Fork. But then I will travel to Lake Eufaula, Oklahoma, and in preparation for the very next stop for the Crappie Masters. And then Randy will be catching a jet plane and coming out and meeting me in Oklahoma. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So we'll get the band back together, and we'll try to figure out these Oklahoma crappie. And I tell you what I do know about Oklahoma crappie is they like to bite and they like to eat, and there's a lot of them. So I'm excited about that one as well. And you know, we're moving into the time that they should be getting ready to wanting to spawn, and there's nothing more fun than for us coming from Ohio, be able to travel out across the country and just go whack them. And that's what we've been able to do. And by the time we get through that swing, we'll probably be coming back, get ready to fish our home lakes.
Dude,
so
we just seen dogwoods blooming there in Ohio.
Dogwoods are blooming in Cincinnati. So that's exciting. We know it's getting close. Our guide seasons are about to fire up here in another couple of weeks.
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
So between guiding and traveling and in search of the old big crappie, it's going to be super busy. But man, I know it's raining now and it's cold outside, but it's fixing to happen. And Randy and I are going to be busy here for the next couple of weeks. So hey, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Matt Total Fishing, and we're going to be having quite a bit of content here over the next few weeks. So thank you for everybody's support, and This 14-hour drive is almost over. But man, what a week at Lake D'Arbonne it was. Randy, you got anything?
I got nothing. We are excited, and I can't wait to get home and get the video sent over to our guy and get him produced and get him online for y'all, so we can get to 1,000 subscribers and we can give some stuff away. I'm sick of holding this stuff.
I know it.
Right?
I want to give it away. I want to give stuff away. Rods, reels, tackle, everything. 1,000 subscribers, that's all it takes.
We're getting really close. We're like at 940 something, so we'll get there and get those out, and we're ready. So it is going to be fun. Catch us at Lake Eufaula. Matt's going to video at Texas. We'll see how that goes. But catch us at Lake Eufaula.
And be sure, I promise you.
He'll be like, Power, what's wrong with this? I'm done. I don't know. Talk to you guys. Peace. Daddy. I missed you.
You're wet.
It's raining.